You know what's good about doing that one thing you've been procrastinating about? You might actually feel good about yourself. I'm testing this right now by ironing this shirt. Other times, we don't even have to do that one thing we've been procrastinating about because we just have to focus about what they do. Focus on what we're the most excited about, and that little annoying thing will just be a part of the process and it will happen naturally. When I said God use me, when I said that I want to be use me for the highest and best good of all, I expected the universe to use me for important things. Instead, it abused my creativity and set me up for a spiritual awakening. I have no other words. And I don't really see that as anything woo-woo or magical. I just see it in the sense of recognizing that we're so much more connected than we like to believe. And our creativity, unfortunately, is a link between the mundane, the not yet seen, and the slightly magical. I had nothing to wear, okay? If this ends up being a video, there's plenty of room at the bottom. Let's talk about ancestors and children. I have two brothers, but one of my brothers, he's about 9 years older than me. He's the kind of person who steals the room and charms everyone. The biggest smile, and he's always has a joke. And he's extremely funny and charming. Yeah, I'm letting you know. This is why I've always felt like not cool whenever I'm around this family member, and I've been doubting myself, even just knowing that I'm not like him. Anyways, this is what happens when we compare ourselves to others, naturally. I don't need to be like my brother, and if I was meant to be like my brother, I probably would have been. Okay, so walk into every room as if your ancestors sent you there. Now, all of us, we have maybe, say 2,000, I'm just making a number up, it's a lot for a human, 2,000 ancestors that are following us from the other side, let's say that. Now they're on our team. If we have cleaned up the demons in our family line, then they're most likely on our team. They're working for us, because if we succeed, they will succeed, and it will be easier for them to move on and to feel good and to be happy. One of the reasons many people don't want to have children in this life, even if it's subconsciously and they believe, I want to have children, they're trying to get children, but their subconscious mind, they don't want to have children because they know that as soon as they do that, they're karmically linked to planet Earth for another couple of thousands of years, most likely. This jacket was hot and it looks like I've cried because I might have. Okay, now this is the thing. Many advanced souls that come to Earth end up never having children. For the ones of us who do end up having children, it's never going to be random. It might seem random, but it's never going to be. And if there's one thing the ancestors in heaven cares about, it's about who you're going to have children with and when and everything. They care more than about probably your career, because that one thing is what's going to carry on the family tree. So it's extremely important for even not only the ancestors, but also the souls that are waiting to come to Earth. My favorite author, one of them, she is psychic and she communicates with angels from Ireland. She stresses the fact that your family members, when they die, they can help you a lot more from the other side than they ever could on Earth. Now, let's say I have a mom that helps me a lot in this physical life, and if she died, I would think, oh, I lost that help. But in reality, what happens now is that the help just got exponentially bigger. When I was a child and when my older sister was a child, we looked down on children. Say when we were teenagers, having children was like giving up your own life kind of thing. It's like if in my city, actually in my hometown, it was the #1 city in Norway with young moms. So I remember long before any of us wanted children, it was this mentality that anyone who had children was looked down upon. Let's listen to Anastasia for a second and rethink. Every single child has the ability to become the wisest creature on Earth, in the universe. The only thing the parents need to do is not to twist, to fuck it up, to mess up their child. It's the only job the parents have to do. Kind of an impossible task if you live in a normal world. What she's saying is that we're underestimating children and their ability, and that they're like pure channels for divinity. I think we can all feel this in ourselves, and we know that potential that is just under the surface, boiling, wanting to come up, and that is the child in us. Is that infinite part that it lays dormant in every single one of us. And now we can see it more and more. Younger children, 8, 9, 10, 6, that they're doing extraordinary things. Partly because their parents are not disrupting the natural process. Partly because the energy of planet Earth is now higher than it has been in thousands of years. Partly because the children that are coming in now, they tend to be very advanced souls because the planet Earth is now ready for them. Where was I going with this? Yes, basically, I used to look down upon children, but the reason was that I was a child. And I think we're meant to. We're not meant to want children that young. But it comes to a point in your life when you consider reaching a point where you're now able to provide for someone else and take care and support in whatever way they need or don't need someone else, would be probably would be the greatest achievement you could ever dream of. Yeah, this is how we change throughout our lives, and it's not as easy as I want children, I don't want children. I think it's more about accepting them and being ready for that. To acknowledge the fact that if you're one of the lucky ones that get to bring a child or even more than one into this world that we're living in, you're extremely blessed. And it's a gift. It's nothing to take for granted, and you are making history. You are laying the ground for future generations. Where did we mess this up? Like, where? That's where our ancestors come in. Even the unborn children, they are actually steering this whole path journey and orchestrating everything from a higher perspective. Yeah, so now we're being used. Use me. Yeah, we're being used. Create a better world simply by following our own excitement. And if this video was to be any longer, which I really don't think it needs to be, we need to speak about excitement. This is an everyday topic. Follow your excitement. Do not be ashamed of it. Do not judge it. Just trust it. It's like hunger. If you're hungry, you eat. If you're excitement, if you're tired, you sleep. If you're excited, you act on it. Yeah? If you don't act on it, you're missing out. I'm sorry. We're not missing out any longer. We are respecting our excitement as a signal from beyond, leading to something we're not able to see just yet. Please don't hate me.